Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Basico ServiceNow Learning. So in today's video we are going to explore that how we can create mandatory multi-select checkbox in ServiceNow Service Catalog. As we know that this is one of the most important and mostly required field when we got a requirement to develop Service Catalog, right? So let's see how we can implement this type of fields in ServiceNow Service Catalog item. So let's see what is the use case for today. So the use case is that we have to create mandatory select checkbox which allows user to select multiple values at a time. So the field type is checkbox, the question is this, and the values are Agile, ITIL, PMP, ServiceNow Development, ServiceNow Administration, and the field should be mandatory. So let's see how we can implement it. So let's move to ServiceNow Personal Developer instance. Okay, so friends, this is my ServiceNow Personal Developer instance. So here type maintain item. What I'm going to do here is that I'm creating a new service catalog where I'm going to implement this checkbox field. Okay, so I'm clicking on new. So here I'm giving a name, let's say demonstration service request checkbox. You can give any name, whatever you want. I'm not filling any other values because I'm giving a demonstration of a field only. So click on save. If you want to see that how we can create a service catalog, so I have already posted a video for the same. You can refer that video. In case if you do have any questions, then you can post those questions in comment box. I will reply on the same, right? So here we have variables, right? So variable is basically used to create fields in service catalog, right? So click on new. So in the requirement we have questions and then we have 5 checkboxes. So here is a catch is that for the question we have to create a label, and for values we have to create a checkbox. Okay, so for question please select required training below, we have to create a label. So go here and select label, 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 right? Here please select required training below, and this name will get auto populated. Then we have to give some order, so I am giving 100 over here. Order is basically like where we want to display, in which order we want to display the field in catalog form. So click on submit. So we are done with the first field. Now what we have to do, we have to create this 5 checkboxes now, right? So here click on this new. So now I have to select checkbox. In service catalog item we don't have any option to select multi-select checkbox in type. Okay, so we have to select checkbox only. Then you have to give the order. Here I am not selecting as required because that will because we will be covering that with some other things. Okay, so here I am saying ITIL first option. Click on submit. Then I am selecting another option as checkbox. Let's say PMP. Here I am giving execution order as 300. Click on submit. Then let's say third option, that is ITIL, PMP or Agile. Okay, select checkbox, giving as 400 Agile. Click on submit, and then now ServiceNow Development and ServiceNow Administration is left, right? So here I am selecting ServiceNow Development. So I'm giving order as 500 and I'm saying ServiceNow Development. So this will get auto populated. You can give any order you want. Click on submit. Oh, it's a single text box. Oh, I need to modify it again. Go here, again and select checkbox. Click on update. And now the last one, ServiceNow administration. I'm selecting value as 700 here, selecting checkbox, saying ServiceNow. Okay, and click on submit. So here we are done with the checkboxes and label. Checkboxes and label, right? Now let's click on try it and let's see how the form looks like. So once I click on try it, see, we have label, we have checkboxes, but the field is not mandatory. It means if user will click on this and click on order now, the form will get submit. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to make this field mandatory. So for that, what we have to do is that we have to create a UI policy for the same. Okay, so click over here, because if we were making mandatory a label, then it will be difficult for us, right? It will not work for checkboxes. If we make any of the checkboxes mandatory at the time of designing a variable, right? So it will create that checkbox mandatory, so it will not work. So the catch is that for this type of field, for multi-select checkbox, so what you have to do, you have to create a catalog UI policy for the same. Click on new. Mandatory. Here what you have to do, you have to say agile is not true. We are giving a condition. When that particular condition will get executed, then the field will become mandatory. Okay, see agile, then I'm saying ITIL is not true. So whatever options we have in the checkbox, we have to mention all the checkboxes here, same as in this condition, that the particular value is not true. So here we have PMP, I'm saying is not true. Then I'm saying ServiceNow administration, I'm saying it's not true. And the last one is ServiceNow development, right? So I'm saying ServiceNow development is not true, right? Here we are done with the condition. Now save it. Once we are done with this condition, then we have to create a catalog UI policy action. So scroll to bottom. Here we have option called catalog UI policy action. So now we have to make a single option as mandatory. So here I can select a variable, let's say ServiceNow development. I am saying this field should be mandatory. So I am saying true. Okay, and I am submitting it. So this is basically a catch to create multi-select checkbox in catalog item. So we are done with this. So let's see. Okay, now go here, type maintain item, open this. Here we have this service catalog, right? This demonstration service request checkbox. Now let's click on try it button. See, once we click on try it button, this time we have this field mandatory. If I click on order now without filling the values, it is saying me that please select the required training below. So here it is working. Okay, or here you can select multiple values and you can submit it. See, done. Okay, so in this way you can implement this particular field in service catalog, right? So in case if you do have any questions, any feedback, please do mention in the comment box below. Okay, and if you are new to my channel and if you have not subscribed the channel, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you friends, have a nice day, bye bye.